Heinz Park in Cape Town after 3 people were arrested for allegedly trying to loot a grocery truck on the R300. Our reporter Nasiphi Same is at Woodlands and joins us live now to give us more details on this. Very good afternoon to you, Nasiphi. Give us an idea and an indication of where you are and what exactly transpired.
Well, Tammy, not too far from where we're currently standing, which is Heinz Park. Just across the road is the R300, where we understand about an hour and 30 minutes ago, a resident had attempted to loot a truck which was carrying groceries. However, that was a failed attempt, and we then saw clashes between the police, law enforcement, and the residents. And we understand that this is because that many of the residents are crying that they do not have food to put on the table. And just looking at some of the trends and the recent incidents that have occurred in the past few days in Cape Town, on Monday alone, 4 trucks were looted, and 2 of those trucks were carrying food parcels for the community of Bonteheuwel. However, who's going to be talking to me now about the community, what the community is actually saying in Heinz Park regarding the protest action. I'm joined by Umama here.
Waaroor ek nou eintlik praat is, ek praat volgens die kosparcels. Van die mense wat die kosparcels gekry het, die ander mense kry kosparcels in KwaZulu, KwaTau, Limpopo, almal daai plekke. As Westridge, Eastridge, Tafelsig, Mitchellsplein, Heinz Park, they don't get food parcels. Please, people, give the people's food parcels. The children are hungry. They are hungry. We doesn't worry about what happened, but the children are hungry. Don't promise the people something and you never give it. Don't promise the people. If you promise the people, then you must give it to the people. It's wrong. Empty promises is wrong. Come and give Heinz Park food parcels, that's all.
What is the ward councillor saying about the fact that you want some food parcels, Mama? What is the ward councillor saying?
Huh?
Okay, so that was one of the residents here in Heinz Park, just touching on the fact that the hunger or the fact that people have not received food parcels as per they were promised has boiled to a point where people have actually taken matters into their own hands and actually, stoned or rather attempted to loot the truck. And we do understand that following the looting or the attempted looting of the truck, there is a person that actually got shot in this area as people were running from the R300, and this is the person or the gentleman who's going to be talking to us through as to what he actually saw.
Right, what I've actually seen that the people were running down from the R300 through other lady's property, and they came into a cornflower road. And as they saw 2 police vehicles, they were rushing the vehicles, and then the policemen got out and they were shooting live ammunition onto our community. One of the people got shot. We don't even know if he was off the crowd or on the way to the shop, but he was shot. He ran back and he was crawling past me onto my premises. We fell down, and now at the present moment he passed away because of policemen that were shooting live ammunition onto our people without even shooting above our heads, but directly into the crowd. It could have been a small child, but the point is we wanted the government to take this very seriously and take it further so that the perpetrator who killed that person need to be dealt with. Thank you very much.
So that's also some of the things that are coming out from the protest action that happened on the R300, where we understand that a group of residents did take matters into their own hands. And as we heard from one of the residents, Mama, is saying that they do want government to actually fulfill the promises that they made, which was to distribute food parcels. And they're basically saying that about 3 weeks into the lockdown, they still have not received any of the food parcels that they were promised.
Nasiphi, a very devastating situation. Clearly the community has the needs, but if you could just confirm for me, did the gentleman that you spoke to now say that there is a person who has died due to a gunshot wound?
That is indeed true, Tammy. He is saying that they do also want government to be held accountable regarding that, as people who are making their way down from the R300 back into the community, when we saw those clashes between residents and law enforcement officers, there is a person that was shot, and according to the homeowner where the body is lying, there is a person that is currently dead there, and he is saying that police were using live ammunition. And with that being said, Tammy, we have not had an opportunity to actually reach out to the provincial police just to find out what is actually happening regarding the 4 people that were arrested, some of the charges that they are faced with, including the dead body that is lying not too far from where we're standing, as to what actually transpired. And is it true that police or law enforcement officers actually used live ammunition to disperse the crowd that was trying to loot the truck?
And I'm sure, Nasiphi, as the day progresses and as we get the opportunity